I kind of feel like a pufferfish because I'm wearing like six jackets because one of my apartment mates wants to keep the temperature on 42 degrees in our apartment, and so it's freezing in here. And anyway, this is article aftermath number uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. I don't speak Spanish. Holy crap! Silent honor arc is expensive. Anyway, and so is Gwenerfeeder. Okay, I didn't know it was a Noble Arms card. Queen. I thought I didn't. I thought it was bad because it wasn't a Noble Arms. It's a Noble Arms card, man. Anyway, today we're talking about under the radar prehistoric horny gadgets, a name that I am very proud of, kind of like the Pretty Princess Patrol. No shame. My apartmates are back or something. Anyway, yeah, this deck was a huge conglomeration. It started off as just gadgets and DNA surgery, and then I was like, might as well put Dragwybit in there. And I was like, well, might as well put Veil in there. And I was like, might as well put Aola. And it's like, might as well put Rekindling. Yeah, that's what happened. And then the deck turned into some cluster fricker frackery. Horn of Heaven, I think that used to be a very usable card, honestly, within the gadget strategy, but now since the game's so much faster and negating a normal summon just doesn't, like against a Glad Beast, negating the normal summons, like your turn's over. So like back a couple years ago, or negating that first Tengu summon was, much more important, or anything like that. But now it's just like, oh, you negated my one summon. Well, good thing I have 15 more summons. So Horn of Heaven unfortunately fell huge out of popularity. Black Horn of Heaven is still really good, at least against gears. There's a few good decks. So like, eventually if you keep a Black Horn of Heaven down for like 20 turns, it's eventually going to go off. But it's not really as revolutionary as I thought it was going to be this format. But I still think the concept is pretty cool. Just have Horn of Heavens and negate stuff. DNA Surgery is a good anti-meta card. Stops Boojins, and I actually don't even hate Boojins anymore because they're so pretty. Like the prettiness for them is like somehow overcome my hatred for them. It's kind of like when you see someone in your class, they're such a jerk, but it's like they have a nice smile. And it's like, man, I hate Steven, but he's so pretty. Like that actually doesn't happen. That's how one girl described Hitler. She's like, yeah, I hate Hitler, but he was hot. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what I'd actually change with this deck is take out the gadget stuff. It's not that it's terrible. It's just so slow. Like if you don't draw, 10 plate goldfish, like that's a really cool card. But sure you can make rank 4s with anything in your deck, but it's kind of a -1 for rank 4 unless you go and have a gadget and then go into a Gigant, and then your 2-card combo ends up turning into I guess it's just a +1 because you go +1 for the gadget and -1 for the Gigant, and then a +1 with the search. So really it's just a +1 overall, but it's just a big monster, and if it lives, you get another gadget or 10 plate goldfish. Yeah. So also, if you're looking just to make Laggia and Dolka, that stupid new Evotile card is actually really good. I didn't realize that it's like an XYZ. Actually, it really is just like an XYZ Reborn, so I don't see why people are so... Well, actually, it's okay. An XYZ Reborn, you have to summon the monster first, so it is better than XYZ Reborn. Like, it doesn't take any pre-existing conditions, and it's a double for Dolka. Actually, it's like 4 times. Forget I said it's anything like XYZ Reborn. So... moving forward with this deck, I would actually just turn this into a Jurak deck because I really like that deck. Actually, I like anything that you can play Rekindling in because I still don't know why. Sure, it's not played in any top deck right now. 3-axis and Lavels aren't. 3-axis isn't really that great anymore, and Lavels aren't really that great anymore. But man, Rekindling, why is that at 3? Someone please explain to me. Riddle me this, Konami. Why is Rekindling at 3? On the Brighton side, and my roommate left like 4 pounds of coconut I found in his shelf when he moved out of our apartment. So that's cool. But let's look down to some of the comments. Hydra get okay. This is such a stupid idea, but actually, when the E-Dragons were all at 3, I actually have 3 Blaster. Yeah, 3 Blaster, 3 Glytha, 3 Velo. Still have the Alos in this. the Hydrogeddon, and other water. I don't remember what the other water monsters were, but I had more water monsters that I could actually make Tittle live. And it wasn't even bad because you go Laggia, Dolka, and Dracosac. Like, those were your three big cards that you could go into. Were they mythic? No, I didn't have Mythic Dragon. I don't know. I think I actually had Redox. Yeah, I had Redox in there too with like Maxies and the other E-Dragons. Like, it was just another thing. It was just more of a deck thinner than anything. One guy was like, this is a mashup of two casual decks. DNA Gadgets and 3 Jiraxis Fire. What's a Jiraxis Fire Fist? Didn't know that was a deck. I mean, I guess everything's rekindling target, so that's cool. There's no reason to put Jirax and DNA Gadgets and rekindling is lackluster with AO. That is not true. I'm sorry. If you have ever actually played rekindling on AO, I'm sorry. Like, that is not lackluster. So, yeah. Sorry. It's just like, if you've ever played Jirax, then you would understand that even if you only have 2 AOs as targets, that's perfectly fine with rekindling, because I'm sorry, you make an instant Laggy or Dolka with 1 card. Slurp. But okay, well, this will be a short article aftermath, but thank you for watching if you're with me. I'll buy you ice cream if you comment about this.